Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is KotOR RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we have a chat with these two lovely pals over here, specifically with HK47, but I'm gonna talk to Kendris over here as well, because today we're going back to the Dune Sea of a place. I will look into that in a little bit, but first let's see if we have any quests that we can complete over here.
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you want? Can you tell me about many things?
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak
I think
of.
he said this already.
But once you had taken charge, things began to turn against us.
Oh, no, he didn't.
The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. You were a genius on the field. You are held in very high regard among my people. You abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others could be too fortified to strike. You made sacrifices in order to advance your goals. Such strategies had never been enough to best us before. In the end, you proved too much for us.
Yeah, I asked about the Mandalorian wars. I think it was what I did. You couldn't have won against the whole galaxy.
But it was close. So close. It looked like the entire galaxy was within our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
I guess they would outshine the stars. The stars aren't very shiny. What happened in the battle?
It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, you, that the Republic prevailed. Your strategies and tactics defeated the best we could send against you. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of your attacks, the tenacity of your defenses, and the subtleties of your plans. You fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Well, why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And you won. I hold no grudge against you, nor do any of my people. It was the greatest of honors to fight against you, even in defeat. It is even more of an honor to fight beside you now. Had you been born of the Mandalorian clans, surely nothing in this galaxy would have been able to stop us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know?
Maybe. I don't really understand why he would think it's more of an honor to fight beside me, considering how confrontational his culture is as a Mandalorian. Because, you know, if you feel like, oh, the honor in fighting and just measuring our E-pins and all that, just, yeah. Yeah. Can you give me some adrenal stimulants?
Hey, don't worry.
What about tell me more about the wars.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
I'm sure you did, because otherwise it wouldn't be glorious, would it? There must have not been many of you left.
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him.
That was me.
After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. The Republic's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor. Only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
Why? Why are they nothing more than bandits? What makes them now any different from what you were before, apart from just being more? I'm not really fully aware of what the Mandalorian Wars are. They're a very focused backdrop for the whole game. So I only get bits and pieces here and there. So you found work as a mercenary?
Yeah, I found word on Taris. Enforcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Terrace and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Terrace could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
You've already found opponents worth fighting. Opponents who could easily kill us.
Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Either way, I think that by following you, I can get something out of it. Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
I think I can ask you for more stimulants.
Hey, don't... A real... There...
Oh, I can't ask about more.
Your choice.
We got journal, okay.
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you want?
Your choice.
It's such a, he says it with such disdain. Hey, HK.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Yeah. So, you belong to Raven originally?
Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
Yeah, it's probably better it worked out this way.
Observation. You may be right, Master. This way we are reunited, and neither of us has suffered permanent termination.
So, am I very much like the Revan you knew?
Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling. This cannot solely be caused by memory loss. I do not know how to explain it. Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew.
Well, thank you, I suppose. Do you know anything about the Starforge?
Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets.
What can you tell me about Malik?
Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then.
Okay, so why the meatbag references?
Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master. Your pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed, but you found the reference humorous. You changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration.
So Malik was the original meatbag. I like that idea.
Observation. Of course you do, Master. You did then as well.
Sure. So that'll be all.
As you desire, Master. Signing off.
I actually...
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I actually would like trying restoring your memory here. Let's go with that.
Commentary. That is unnecessary now, Master. I have been returned to you and my memory core is now fully functional. Statement. My functionality has now been fully restored, Master. I exist to serve Revan as your personal battle droid. In time, my assassination protocol can be restored, and at that point I will once again endeavor to eliminate any meatbag opposition you may have.
Okay. Well, that solves that issue right there. I'm glad I chose that. I just don't know what the Red 47 is. I have no idea where it is. I don't think it's back here. It's the engine bay or something. I just can't figure it out. Cannot. Would it be over here? This place is emergencies. I know it doesn't matter. Give me the thing. Let's open all these things. Slowly but surely. Are these new? No. There it is. That one. And this one. Absolutely nothing. Can't figure it out. Anyway, let's have a chat. Ooh, where's Jolly? Where does he sleep? I thought he slept over here. We need to have a chat with everyone else. Hey, D3. I know. So, spikes? Negatory. Okay. Whatever. I think those are like, he gives me a certain amount and then he says, don't have any more forever. Hey, Zoller. There's something you want. Oh, yeah, let's have a chat here. How do you feel about me being Revan? You rescued me from the Gamorrean slavers. It does not matter to me if you are called Marco Jaros or Revan. I have sworn a life debt to you. I will stay with you to the end, Marco Jaros, and I will judge you on your actions as I see them, not on a history I have never known. That's not a good policy, but whatever. I understand the need to not have my companions flee from me. So, do you know anything about help me a problem? I can't. Okay, he can't help me with problems then. Okay, that's fine with me. There we go. Let's have a chat with Juhani.
How can you possibly be Raven? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Revan, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith, that something was wrong with it. The man who saved me could never go completely to the dark side.
Well, I regret any of the harm I may have caused.
It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail.
Well, overconfidence can also lead to the dark side. There's many things, including green tea.
Yes, that is true. I suppose you would know better than I. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
Yes, green tea also leads to the dark side.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Am I not a Jedi Master already? I don't... Can we talk?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Nothing, apparently.
Of course.
Of course. So we have a mission. Jolly? Oh, he's probably in the, the control room. Mission should be over that way. Oh, Jolly might be there as well. And have I been there? Yes. Hey, Mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
We're gonna meet your brother. Just wanted to talk about me being Raven.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Oh, well, that's not necessarily... It's that I was reprogrammed. Not so much that I was reprogrammed, I guess. Yeah, but not so much that I don't remember, because, you know... Anyway, it doesn't bother you at all?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Taris.
Well, he did. He didn't try, he did do that.
Hey there, what can I do for...
So... I want to talk about your brother.
Maybe if we get these tack glands for him, things...
I know, I have the tack glands. So... Can you make security spikes?
Sorry.
Okay. Bye. Let's go to the control room. No red 47. I have no idea what that is. So there's no one over there. There's no one over there. Hey, Karth. I have no idea where Jolly is.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Can we talk about me being Revan?
If you're ready to talk, then yes. So am I.
And?
I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done.
You should.
For my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't.
Why?
I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died. But it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness that must surely be there, it isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you, why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice. And there won't be any turning back.
Well, all I can say is that if he really wanted to hate me, he'd have plenty of opportunities for that. Especially because I've been trying to help him question all the things, and I can't because there's no lines for that. And he's the one that pulls back. He's the one that sort of, oh, why you specifically? What's going on? And then when I was found to be Revan, his confirmation bios would just flare up forever if he wanted to hate me and just be like, I knew this guy was the worst, I'm gonna kill him right here and then. And that would be an interesting one, actually. And then we could be having conversations with him after he is dead, as in, like, he wrote stuff down and we could piece together things, like, from why he wanted why he hated Revan and all that sort of stuff. That'd be a very interesting character story. Yeah. Still, I like him. I think he's my favorite companion, but he is now victim of a plot device. Not really a plot device. He's actually victim of a gameplay thing, which is me not losing party members, even though we did lose Bastila. But then she's the one that's victim of a plot device. Yeah. So if I make the wrong choices,
well, then I hope I can save you. From yourself.
Right. See, that's what I tell you. That's what I'm telling him. What I'm telling you. He never wanted to hate me. That's just not what somebody says. Like, he also didn't really exude the hate ever. At any point. So not that he would, of course, because he didn't know I was Revan. Where the hell is Jolie? Or Jolly, or however. I don't know very well. So that goes into nowhere. There you are.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Yeah, I never actually did say why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
Yeah, you know, I didn't have to take you with me.
Of course you do. I know things, remember? You think you could make it around this part of the galaxy without me? Don't answer that. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
I don't believe you.
The hermit says he's tired of living alone in the giant forest, and you find that hard to believe. How cynical are you? How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Well, you could do that on your own.
So I could. Well, not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
I don't know. Tell me about this, what you see with this darkness.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. And that can be all bad.
Nomi? Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
What's wrong with chatting up old men? Don't judge me. So you're along as some kind of observer?
Nonsense. Have I ever refused to help you when you asked? How confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo!
No, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. You get less talkative the older you get.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Well, some people do anyway. So tell me about Sunri. Was it Sunrider? What? Oh, did he use a nickname for her? How do you know? Oh, wait a minute. No, that's a different thing. How do you know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunray for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunray I know. He was a good man.
That's his quest.
Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days. Got something on your...
Yeah, you should expect better than that from me. You're the one complaining that I talk too much and that I pay too much attention to you. So, can you make a healing kit for me?
Well, I suppose I could whip up something, you know, a few herbs and such. You do know that the best alternative is not to get hurt, right? Well, not to say that you go leaping into the path of blaster fire or anything, but I know how you young people get. Here, take it.
Yeah, we just like being, you know, lacerations and
Got something
amputations and all that.
How many could you ask me?
Oh, he doesn't. No, he doesn't give me more. Huh? He didn't actually advance his quest, which is interesting. Anyway, we're going to Manan. No, Kalan. No, I don't remember where we're going. To Achto. So what do we have here? Kashyyyk. Oh, that is Dantooine. We have Korriban and we have Tatooine. That is the one that we're going to. Okay, good stuff. And here we are. Let's just get on with this because we need to bring... Who are we gonna bring, actually? Well, Mission for sure. And I could bring... let's bring Juhani. Yeah, let's go with them both. I don't think they're equipped. So I'm gonna need to take care of that. I'm also gonna need to level them up. So let's go with Juhani first. She is a... Yep, that's good. She's a fighter, I think. Let's go with that. She's a melee fighter, I should say. Her awareness, treat injury, and awareness. Sounds good to me. Her powers. Oh, these are powers, not abilities. That's right. Okay, so she has this Force Whirlwind or a Force Wave. That's nice. We have Force Suppression, which is an aura. Is it passive? I think it is passive, so I might want to go with that. But that only applies to her. I don't know who I'm going to bring at the end of the game. Do I really need anything else, though? I suppose Plague is nice. That's the dark side. Yep, don't need that. What about this one? Universal Power. Creates a telekinetic explosion around the Jedi. All enemies within... that's sort of weird. Let's go with this. A Force Beacon. Over here, ability. Cancel the Force powers active on the target. Oh, that's on the target, so it's not Force Immunity. That would be... Force Resistance. That'd be that. Okay, so that's actually decent. Let's go with that. And accept that. Good, good. Now let's equip you. And let's go over here. You have a Jedi Master Robe. You are... Let me see. So I currently have an Arcanian Energy Shield and an Ekani Dueling Shield. And you can have an Arcanian Energy Shield as well. And what is that for? Slashing, resist, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, sure. Can't I use the other thing? Because they're Circlet of Sarish for extra wisdom. Is it over here? Genoaradan, Power Gloves. 4 strength? What am I using? 3 dexterity. Yeah. That's pretty powerful. She's gonna get the 4 strength right there. Unless... No, it's all good. Oh, it's the belt. That's right. It is a... maybe it's not the belt. Brajik's belt. That's the one. Okay. And then she has a single lightsaber Let's go with that one over there. Is it upgraded? It is not upgraded. She can't use these. She uses that. Over here, she has that. And that's good. And as for you, you're gonna get... Oh, yeah, now we're gonna go for the armor. Let's see. So, the only thing that is upgradable for her is gonna be the lightsaber. So, I don't really need to worry about anything else. For you, on the other hand, I'm gonna get the best armor. The best. Let's see what we have. So, Darth Bandon's fiber. This is upgradable. It is light armor. Well, it doesn't really matter what kind of armor it is because she can only use light. So it's by default gonna be selected as that. So down here we have a 7. This one is upgraded. Baragwin Shadow Armor. Maximum dexterity bonus of 4. Which might be good enough. It is. There it is. She's also gonna need to level up. She uses a single pistol. So I might be able to upgrade it. Let's see. Keep an eye over here. We got a 23 on Genoaran Blaster. Yeah, that's the nice one, isn't it? And we also have a Sith Assassin Pistol that cannot be upgraded. The Genoaran might be upgradable. This, balanced. It is not upgradable. Okay. Iron Blaster, and then the rest of the stuff is good. Karth's Blaster, that's a different thing. That one is upgradable, right? Yeah. Genoaran, it is not. So you get that. Let's see. Mandalorian Melee Shield, Power Shield. Let's go. Ooh, Verpine Prototype Shield. Protection against everything. It's good. Let's go with the Sith Shield over here. Reflex 42, Stealth. Didn't we have a... Yeah, Genoaran Stealth Unit Generator. Stealth Field Generator. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Reflex over there. It's always nice to have. Over here we have extra strength. What? Doesn't she have demolition? I don't remember. Save versus reflex +3. Awareness +4. Demolition's a bunch. Interface visor. That's for other things. That also adds other things. Awareness. Resistance versus sonic. Okay. Yeah, that's a cool looking armor. I remember using it. It seems familiar to me, that red armor. Okay, so let's see about this lightsaber that is equipped and unupgraded. What do I have over here? So we got attack bonus +3. That's pretty good. Let's see what we have down here. Attack bonus 2, racial damage, energy damage. That's pretty good. Let's go with that. And then down here, energy, that's bonus damage to 3. Massive criticals. That's nice. Attack bonus. Keen. What is keen? This crystal is mined in a volatile, surprising amounts of damage. Yeah, let's go with that. See what that does. Let's see. Now we have a pistol. Let's see if I can upgrade the Genoaran. I can't. And then we have armor over here. And that's going to be that one over there. And of course, there's only one upgrade, which adds defense bonus. And then extra stealth skills, which matter to nothing. So there it is. Pretty good stuff. And of course, now I need to make my way to a couple of places. Let's bring you girls to a couple of places. One is Mission's brother. Also, I need to level her up. And the other one is the desert. So skills over here. She does have demolitions. That's great to see. Security is always nice. Let's go with that. Although computer use is not a class skill, so there it is. Except that she now has sneak attack a bunch. I might want to go with the other thing. So get that up, and then we'll figure out an armor for you. Security, good stuff, and there it is. So for her, I will need most likely a different. Yeah, instead of that, I'll get her the Genoaran stealth unit, so that way I can use stealth. And I think I can just do it anytime. But anyway, that's going to be that for tonight, for today. That's all the time we have for this episode. I'm KotOR, and this has been Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.